Well, hello ladies, welcome here to my Instagram stories. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do a fast makeup so that you can go to work or even just buy some bread. But stick with me and I will teach you through it. All right, first of it, I will push my hair back so that I can clean my face properly, and I am going to be a little bit lazy and I'm gonna pick up a makeup wipe and I'm gonna clean my entire face. Alrighty, and now I'm going to be using this Ziaja face tonic. This is for sensitive and dry skin, but I'm going to apply it anyways. I have a combination skin for those of you who already follow me around here, but I will be using this because I really like it. It has a really nice smell, and I do feel like it hydrates a little bit my skin, especially because I have been missing a few steps on my skincare routine, and sometimes my skin it's really dry, but it's lack of hydration. It's not that it's a dry skin. So I'm just going to apply this very quickly. As a moisturizer, I'm going to apply this Nabla Quench Peace CKB Calming Cream Hydro Plus. I think I've already talked to you guys about this. This is a hydration with Cicapair complex, and I'm going to apply it on my skin. And now a very important step that maybe some of you guys keep on ignoring, it's applying sunscreen. I'm going to be applying this here from Mercadona. This is a 50+ protection, and I am going to apply 3 fingers on my entire skin. This smells really good, and I really like that it allows me to also reduce pimples somehow, and it really protects the face. It doesn't matter if a foundation says that it has sunscreen, it will never be enough. So don't forget to include this step, so important. And one thing, this sunscreen won't stay white on the skin, and it won't crumble. This takeover, I'm going to do something on the eyes. It's going to be very simple, I think. You know me, I always start simple and then I'll just go off the hook. So I'm going to apply my P. Louise Base Pro on the entire eyelid so that I can apply some eyeshadow after. You guys know that I like to start with the eyes because this way, if the shadows have any fallout and it falls into the skin, it doesn't matter because you can just wipe it out, and the only thing that you may be removing will be the skincare and the primers and sunscreen and everything. But at least if you already had the perfect foundation placed in and everything set up, well, it would be hard for you to be removing that. So we erase all that problematic. Now I apply this with a brush, but then I go with a beauty blender. I'm using the Beauty Bakery blender. This is just to smooth up what I just applied. Like I said, I wanted to do something super simple, so I'm gonna pick up this palette here by Nabla, and this is called the Side by Side Nude palette, and I will be using this shade over here, Burnt Sienna. And this palette here, it's just like a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills what's it called, Soft Glam. So I'm gonna be using Burnt Sienna, and I'm just going to create like a little wing and a little depth here on the outer corner of my eye, and I'm just gonna start to flick it on the outside so it will blend out as I apply it. Very lightly, tap tap tap. Now with the shade here, Bonjour, I'm going to pick it up with another brush. This is a slightly more fluffy one, and I'm just going to blend out those outer corners and going to the inner corner of my eye, and just keep on blending this. Now with the shade Rarity, this little sort of white that it's underneath, I am going to pick it up and just slightly also on the edges. It's going to go back with that first shade, which is the Burnt Sienna, and maybe I will pick up the Tempera shade over here, and I'm just going to damp a little bit that part over there, and maybe I will pick up the Untitled, which is the black, and just damp a little bit that outer corner there, very slightly. Here for you to actually dampen the outer corner of your eye is to actually go with the darker color, but don't apply much pressure. If you could see what I'm doing, I'm going very slightly with rotation upwards a little bit, and I pretty much don't touch the eye. I just do a little tickle, you know, it's just tickles. All right, now with a wider sort of flat brush, I am going to pick up this shade over here, which is called Ray of Light. And this is like a champagne-y, glittery sort of shade. This is usually to enlighten the inner corner over there, but I am going to wear it just to give a slight touch of a shimmer into this part, because we will be adding glitter. And just tap. This is sort of a cut crease without creating the cut crease, so this is beginners friendly for a cut crease. And just tap, don't spread, tap. Well, spread it, but tap it. Small trick, if you think that you put in the color way to this side and you erase that wing that you did over there, just pick up again the shades and just go over it very slightly and spread. Also, this is very important for you to do even if you don't want to add in more of the dark shade. So what happens is sometimes when you are tapping, you can create a harsh line. What I recommend you to do is actually to go with clean brush and just, you know, blend both of the shades together so it can create a sort of infinity, you know, to the eye like it's creating over here. Now it's actually the fun part. We'll be adding glitter, and I have here my Musa glitter palette, which I absolutely adore, and I am looking at all the shades and I love all of them, but I really think that the one that I will apply will be this one over here, which is called Goddess. It's one of their zodiac signs collection, and I am just going to apply it straight with my finger, and they're so easy to use. They are really easy to use. You just need to press it with the finger. I'm just going to apply a little tiny amount over here, and I don't have any glitter primer, I don't have any glitter glue. I'm just going directly from the pan and applying it on the eye. Look how beautiful it stays. I love these glitters, they're so beautiful. Look. Oh my god, I love this. And they just launched a brand new pigment, which is called 24 carats. And I don't know if you guys saw my histories. I already ordered it. I'm just waiting for it to arrive. I'm so excited. It would be so beautiful on this look. So yeah, I think I will be applying naked crystals, so just stick around. But I mean, just with this one, it's a look, right? It's already an upbeat. I love this. Like I said, I will be applying the naked crystals. This is a pigment from Musa as also, and I'm going to open this to here because this, as I open, it already damps a lot of product, and this is as far as I need because I just want this to go a little bit on my inner corner, so I won't be needing a lot of pigment. This is already enough. I'm just going to put a little bit more. All right, this will be enough. I'm gonna show you. This will be beautiful. It will really open up the look. And to be honest, a lot of people still apply glitter primer or pigment primer. I'm not gonna apply anything because I don't need to. This is how good the pigments are. I'm just going to use a flat brush like this. Could apply with a smaller one, but I don't mind. And I'm just going to go straight in here, dampen the brush, and just go there. Look how beautiful. How beautiful is this? And it's just a tiny touch on the inner corner. Makes all the difference. And if you want, you can just, you know, spread it out. Will look even more beautiful. That's what I'm going to do. You see why I like to start with the eyes, because right now we have a little bit of fallout. So I'm gonna pick up a wipe and I can just easily do this and just remove whatever excess it was dropped. I'm just gonna create a very very small wing. I hope. I still need to put the eyeliner a little bit more straight, but I'm gonna give you a very, very important tip. When working with liner or with anything that requires symmetry on your face or in anything, you should always start with the side that it's not as natural for you to do. For example, the side that I like to do more, it's this side because I have more control and I can create a more precise line. On this side, whatsoever, it won't happen the same, so I have more difficulty on this side. Trick is start on the side that it's not natural for you. So I should have started with this side and then do this because it's easy for me to arrange this side than this one. So this is a very important tip if you want to do a perfect eyeliner. For lashes, I'm going to be showing you guys a brand new product. They have a new packaging, but I'm going to be using this eyelash mascara, and this is from Floramar, and a very important twist, it curls on her own, and I'm going to be using this on my eye. So I will disconnect it first and just apply a little bit, and when I feel comfortable, I just swirl it. What this does, this will allow you to elongate the lashes. Because I put in some eyeliner, you won't be able to notice, but this will elongate the lashes alongside with your strokes, which is easier to apply. Since I already did a lot of skincare before, I'm going to skip the primer, but don't skip the primer. I'm going to do some cream contour with this Huda Beauty Tantour. This is in the shade Fair, and I'm going to contour my face before I put on the foundation. And to be honest, it's such a good product. It diffuses so well on the skin. I love it. And for foundation today, I will be using this Dior Forever Undercover. Feeling bougie today. This is in the shade 010, and I will apply it all over my face. First, of course, I will apply it on my hand here and then on the face. First go with a brush, and then I go with a beauty blender. Concealer, I will be using this here. This is from Natasha Denona, and I will apply it on one side first because this dries out very quickly and it's really full coverage. And I'm just going to apply a tiny amount. And I will spread it right now because otherwise, Jesus Christ, this dries out really fast and it doesn't move. Love this. And the way you apply your concealer can say a lot of your makeup. The way I am applying, it's lifting the face, you can see. I'm going to apply some powder, and I'm going to apply the Chanel powder. This is the Poudre Universelle Libre. This is the shade 20. Even though they have shade numbers, they are actually shadeless. So they're sort of translucent, and I'm going to apply with this brush here from Real Techniques, which is the setting brush. This is a brush that you can use as a highlighter brush or whatever. And before applying the powder, I always go with the beauty blender first to make sure there aren't any creases over there, and just tap the powder. And this here, I do it before I do anything else on the face, because the eyes are very complicated here, especially on this area, because they do crease a lot. I saw that I already did some sort of contour there, but I'm gonna pick up my Dior shade palette. This is 001 Universal Contour Palette. This is from Dior Backstage, and I'm going to pick up these shades over here, which are the bottom row of this quad, and I'm gonna go very slightly on the darkest and just pick more up of the lighter one, and I'm just gonna do a sort of contour on top of the Huda Beauty contour places. Bronzing the face, I will be picking up this Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. This is in the shade, I have no idea, to be honest. Oh, medium clear. So this is the medium shade over there. And I'm just going to apply it slightly on top of the contour and smudge. Blush, I'm gonna do a mix of two of my favorite blushes, well, of my favorite brand. I have these blushes over here. This here is the 48 Peach, and this one here is the 25 Marble Pink Gold. So this here is a more muted peachy shade, and this here, it's like, has more touches of gold and shimmer. So what I will do, I will mix both of them together, smudge out the excess, and just apply on the cheeks. Right, I'm gonna do highlighting now, and I'm going to pick up this Dior palette. This is the Glitz 002. This is a glow face palette from Dior Backstage as well. And in this one here, you can find shades that are a little bit more peachy, and you can even find their like brown there. And what I will do, because we're going for a brown sort of peachy look, I'm going to pick up a little bit of both here and a little tiny of that, and this will create the perfect glow for the look we're going, and apply on a strategic point. So here, tiny amount, because you really need to be careful with this palette because it's really, you see, pigmented. And I'm doing the highlighter now because I want to highlight the top of the eye before I do the brows. For brows, I'm going to use the brow pomade from Flormar as well. I almost have no brows, so it won't be a problem. I'm just going to brush the small hairs I have, pick up a little bit of brow pomade, and just go for it. On a very thin line. You can see a brow makes a whole difference. It completely frames the face and it completes a look. Now finishing up the eyes, I'm going to pick up again the palette, and I'm going to with the shade Tempera, which is this one over here, and I'm just going to create a small line underneath the eye. Picked up a little bit of the Ray of Light shade, which was the sort of champagne, and I applied it here. So I used some mascara underneath, and I'm going to apply some gloss here from Maybelline. This is a Filter Gloss and 007 Amber. I'm just going to apply it on the lips. And of course, to finish up this look, I'm gonna put some setting spray, and I'm gonna use my trusty friend over here. I don't know how many bottles I have of this, but it's already a lot, so. This is the finished look. I hope that you guys all liked it, and leave a like, share, save, I don't know, whatever you want to do. I'm feeling so weird. I haven't recorded a video in so long, even on stories on Instagram. So I don't know where I will put this. Maybe I'll put it on YouTube to provide some tips to you guys that have been following. So to the new followers, thank you so much. I love you guys. But yeah, this is the look. Very peachy, very easy to use, with some glitter, with some sparkle. And yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.